you facing right now as a young woman in this industry that you feel like, man, I don't know if I can keep doing this anymore? I mean, is there something that you're facing, and how do you tackle each and every character or each audition that you get? I want to talk a little bit about that because there's so much darkness in the industry right now. And you and I have both been very blessed to work in the faith and family entertainment space, but we also get auditions for secular stuff that we don't know what it's going to look like at the end of the day, and if we audition for it. So what are some of the things that you're up against as a young woman in this industry, and how would you like to see some of those things change?
I mean, I think you said it perfectly. It's as dark as you can possibly imagine. I mean, I have worked in the faith-based world, but I've also had opportunities to work in the secular world as well. And it's a whole different experience. Obviously, you know, if you're working on a Kendrick Brothers movie, or if you're working on anything else, it's very
Right.
different. Yeah. And there's been auditions that I have had to decline because of content or whatever, you know, that I probably would have been good for my career, so to speak, you know. But at the end of the day, it's just not worth it. And it's one of these things where a couple of years ago, I think I would have said being a Christian in this industry isn't super hard. You just stay true to yourself, and you just, you know, decline the ones that you don't want to do. As I've gotten older and I've gotten more into it and I've gotten more auditions, I guess I should say, now I would say, yes, it actually is very hard to be a Christian in this industry, especially, I mean, for women of any age. My friends and I who are Christians who are in this industry, I mean, we talk a lot about how it's hard. And you can say you trust the Lord, you trust the Lord, you trust the Lord, but then it's also like I have the questions of, you know, I'm also being tested at times too. When I get this audition, it's a test of, am I going to do it? You know, and then what if I book it? And what if I do this? And what if I do that? You know, and it's easy to just make excuses in your mind and justify sin that doesn't seem so sinful compared to something else. At the end of the day, anything that's not glorifying the Lord is really hurting your testimony. So you can make as many excuses as you want, you know, but you really have to come to terms with, what do I see as a successful life? Doing something that I'm not very proud of, or, you know, saying no to something that I know God will honor and reward down the lines.